Hey guys, Mark here doing another fragrance review. This time on one of my favorite houses, just because they do quality fragrances. I'm going to do it on their newest offering since I got this not long ago. So I'm just going to do it on this one. I do have a few that I'm keeping in the background here, a couple classics from Gucci that I'm going to keep for later to review. Now this one is called Gucci by Gucci pour Homme, and it's by Gucci. So here's the bottle. Wait. Here's the bottle. Alright, so this is the bottle. I got the little sampler here too, just to show you guys. But this is the actual bottle. As you can see, it's very... it's actually a very heavy bottle, just like most of Gucci bottles. It's got the smoke glass here. It's got the horse bit. You open her up. Boom. So it's very nicely made. Good craftsmanship on this one. And I got the box for it. Just a plain black box. And then you got the Gucci stripe here. So, Gucci by Gucci. Pour Homme has two bottle sizes. We've got the 1.7 ounce and the 3 ounce. The 1.7 is going to cost you, it's about $45 to $70. And the bigger bottle, which is this guy right here, which would cost you around $60 to $90. So almost $100 for this bottle. This fragrance hit shelves in 2008. The bottle design, of course, it's fairly unique. The cap itself, of course, with the horse bit here, is definitely unique, a beautiful bottle. I would group this in the woody chypre, and the perfumier is an in-house perfumier, which is Frida Giannani. The scent strength on this one is quite moderate. It's not going to project like crazy like some other fragrances. The scent life on this one, unfortunately I don't get really a long scent life on this one, which is unfortunate because I actually do like this scent, but it goes for around 4 to 8 hours. So it could last you for a day in the office, but basically at the end of the day you won't smell anything. Recommended age for this one, of course, the mature age. I would actually recommend this for someone 25 and up, and that would be an actual perfect age group for this one. Now, I always have high expectations from the Gucci house. So this one, after the first sniff, it took me by surprise. Reason why it's kind of a little different from the other Gucci offerings. Reason why is because the other Gucci offerings are more in the spicy, the oriental, the woody. This one also still has a little bit of woody on it, but they actually tried to hit some floral in this one. So it's something different from the Gucci house. I know a lot of people that are actually really disappointed in this scent. Reason why is they're comparing it to the other Gucci offerings, which to some are actual classics. So it's kind of unfair to categorize this beside all the other Gucci. Of course, with the name, you're expecting a great fragrance, but you know they can't hit it every time. Not saying that this isn't a good fragrance. You never know, it might grow on some people later on, but at this time I believe this is a solid fragrance. Classic, most likely not at this time, but you never know. But at this time, a lot of people are disappointed in the smell. It's getting a lot of flack, but I think it's a fairly good fragrance, and it's from an amazing fragrance house. So the opening from this fragrance is kind of sweet and green. That cypress note hits me. It's got a little bit of an aquatic tint on it, and I get like a fresh menthol, a light menthol blast from this particular fragrance. Now the heart notes, it's slightly more spicy. We get a little bit of floral in there, a little bit of nutmeg for the spicy, the violet leaves for the floral. The base isn't long lasting at all. That's where I get my the woody notes, some musk. There's some tobacco, some leather in there. So it's got a smoky scent to it. So that's why I'm kind of looking at the bottle. It's got the smoky glass. Kind of reminds me of the fragrance itself. A dry woody smell blended with tobacco, and it's not really overpowering. It's got poor longevity. It's a wearable ship that is not overly bitter for older folks like many others. So ship itself is more for fragrances for older folks. It's got that strong, overpowering smell that you do smell in older fragrances. This one has it, but it's not overpowering at all. This feels like more of a tie and suit type of fragrance. It can be worn to the office, of course. It's a classy scent. It is safe, clean cut. Longevity on it is minimum. Foliage is average. It's not too sweet. The tobacco is very nicely done, just because it's lingering in the background a little bit. So it's not like you just had a cigarette. Not that type of tobacco, but it's got that smoky tobacco feel in the background, which is nice. And yeah, it's using much of the same notes for woody scents, and it's really not that unique. It's might be a little boring to some. It is a safe scent, of course, and just really you need only a few sprays with this one. It is close to the skin, so it won't project too much. So don't try to overspray it, because it's just you're just overdoing it. So just spray a few on here. Yeah, it is close to the skin, but you don't really want to overspray this one. And this has, of course, been done before. Perhaps not as well as the Gucci house has done it. So the style for this one is modern, classic style. The occasion, of course, is an office. Also a special occasion. So if, like, let's say you're going to a wedding or something, this would be a good scent to have on. Now the season would be more of a winter and fall season. So this is actually the first one that I would actually classify as a winter smell out of all my smells, of all my bottles, sorry. This would be more of a winter scent. So all in all, Gucci, by Gucci, put on rating, I would give it an 8 out of 10. A few reasons why I'm not giving it a higher note is because, of course, the scent life on this one, the projection's not too great, so it sticks to your skin. So there's a few things that they could have done on this one. They might come out with a Gucci by Gucci put extreme or black or something like that to maybe make it last longer. They might actually do that and make some more cash off people, but definitely an 8 out of 10. I would check it out if I was, an older person, maybe in the 30s. Would actually be perfect. It's a solid winter smell. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it is a solid winter smell. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you guys off with the commercial here. I believe it's James Franco. That's the face for the advertising for this bottle. And definitely check out my other videos, and I will have another Gucci video later on, perhaps on the more classic smells out there. Okay guys, thanks for watching.